Three suicide bombers attacked the headquarters of Pakistan Federal Constabulary FC in Peshawar early Monday, leaving at least three security personnel dead and several others injured, according to local media reports. The reports say the assault began when one bomber detonated his explosive vest at the main gate of the compound, triggering a powerful blast that was heard across nearby neighborhoods. The explosion caused significant damage to the entrance and sent debris flying across the area. According to the police, the two remaining attackers attempted to force their way into the complex immediately after the initial blast. However, a gas station at the gate opened fire, killing both before they could reach their intended targets. Initially, three militants tried to attack the headquarters. Peshawar Capital City Police Officer Main Saeed Ahmad told reporters, adding that the quick response by security personnel prevented further casualties.
8:11 पर फेडरल कॉन्स्टेबलरी की गेट पर पहले एक खुदकुश हमला किया गया जिसमें तीन जो हमारे फेडरल कॉन्स्टेबलरी के जवान हैं वो फौरी शहीद हो गए दो खुदकुश हमलावर ने
Emergency services rushed the wounded to nearby hospitals while bomb disposal teams sweep the area to ensure no secondary devices were planted. The entire facility and surrounding roads were placed under strict lockdown as investigators collected evidence. No group has yet claimed the responsibility for the assault, but Peshawar, located near Pakistan's border with Afghanistan, has frequently been targeted by armed groups in recent years, particularly in attacks on security forces. Authorities say the incident highlights ongoing security challenges in the region and the continued threat posed by militant networks operating along the frontier. Voters in Guinea-Bissau headed to the polls on Sunday to elect a president and new members of parliament, with incumbent President Umaru Sissoko Embalo seeking a second term. The vote comes at a tense moment for West Africa, where democratic institutions have been shaken by disputed elections and political unrest. Embalo is competing against 11 challengers, including Fernando Diaz, a relative newcomer who has quickly emerged as a strong contender. Diaz is supported by former Prime Minister Domingo Samuel Pereira, leader of the main opposition PAGC, the party that once spearheaded the country's independence struggle. However, both Pereira and the PAGC were banned from participating in this election after authorities say they missed the registration deadline. Analysts say the race is likely to be tight between Embalo and Diaz, with the candidates needing more than 50% of the vote to avoid a runoff. Embalo, a former army general who first took office in 2021, is backed by a coalition of over 20 political groups. He has campaigned on promises of stability, expanded road networks, and improved access to clean water. Diaz, meanwhile, has pledged to strengthen basic public services, promote national reconciliation, and prevent military interference in politics. Guinea-Bissau's history of coup and political rivalries, especially within the military, has raised concerns about potential instability after the vote, particularly given the exclusion of the main opposition party. A win for Embalo would make him the first president in nearly 30 years to secure a second consecutive term in the country. About 900,000 citizens are registered to choose both the head of the state and 102 members of the National People's Assembly. Polling stations closed at 17:00 GMT, with provisional results expected within 48 hours.
moto sedorreiro e me se fala como aqueles que